Hello everyone, I am Francie Pereira from ESCAS IP and I want to share with you our work, Are Black Lion Tamarin Population Viable in the Long Term? So this small primate weighs 500 grams when adults, are endemic to the Brazilian Atlantic forest, are diurnal and live in family groups of 2 to 8 individuals. Black lion tamarins are endangered and their population are decreasing. The principal threat to their population is the loss of the forest cover. Currently, the Atlantic forest presents only 12% of its original extent, with only 8% presenting a good conservation status. Black lion tamarin are currently present in 17 fragments of Atlantic forest in Sao Paulo state. As a threatened species in a vanishing biome, the black lion tamarin presents different risks, like fire, deforestation, reduction of the carrying capacity in small fragments, and the climate change. Currently, wild population of black lion tamarins were modeled using Vertex software, a Monte Carlo individual Bayesian simulation of the effects of the factors that influence in population dynamic. The small and isolated population are impacted strongly by the synergetic impacts of a stochastic process. As a result, ecological, demographic, and genetic population consequences may interact in a feedback loop, leading the species into an extinction vortex. Here, we aim to estimate the current viability of a GNAO population of black lion tamarin, thus determine conservation strategies that directly impact the viability of the population. Our first step was to look for secondary information about the species, including scientific papers and unpublished information. Each scenario was simulated 1,000 times for a period of 100 years, representing 13 generations for the species. We defined a viable black lion tamarin population as one that conserves 98% of gene diversity and has no more than 2% probability of extinction in 100 years. Then we simulate different scenarios. Our first scenario simulated was the minimum viable population. This scenario indicates that for a population to meet both of our criteria for viability, it must have at least of 800 individuals. Only population with this size or more retain 98% of gene diversity during 100 years. Our second scenario of our viability of the 17th population, when it's analyzed individually, only 2 populations are viable, while the remaining 15 have a high probability of extinction. The model also showed that 6 of our current population of black lion tamarins will become extinct in average time of 25 years. The model suggests that the viability of the species depends to great extent of 2 populations. Their results suggest immediately management action, both habitat and individuals. In terms of habitat management, it is important to implement conservation measures to seek to expand and connect the fragments and improve the landscape matrix to provide functional and structural connectivity that allows increasing dispersal rates and population dynamics, and with this increase the possibility of gene flow between populations. Likewise, effective management strategies are required to recovery of small population with small population size and more rapid loss of genetic diversity. Finally, our results stress that immediately management action targeting both habitat and individual are needed. In terms of habitat management, it is important to implement measures aimed to extend to connectivity the fragments such as reforestation. Likewise, effective management strategies involving individuals such as translocation are required for recovery of a small genetically depressed population. Thank you.